Hello, everybody, and welcome on back to some more Stationeers. We're hanging out in the power room currently, yeah, not doing a whole lot, just sitting in here, just chilling out. Uh, I don't know how to say your name, but hello, KYKS 2244. How are you? Howdy, howdy. Hope you're doing swell today. I need some food. We got potatoes left. Oh, radiators. Those need to go back outside. Yes, cook my bowl of potato. There we go. Yeah, 7% of a potato left. Lovely. That's exactly what I wanted. Was 7% of a potato to remain. These things are moderately. Why moderately? I mean, I could stand to have some more CO2 in here. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's go rectify the rest of that problem. I'd done some work to start fixing that particular issue. Oh, where are my regular coil cables, please? Thank you. There we go. Need the plant cartridge. Oh yeah, if I want to really dig into why they're moderately. But I'm going to assume it's because it's 9 degrees C in the base. I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say that's probably a contributing factor. If I was in all the ideal ranges and it still said moderately, yeah, I'd pull out the tablet and figure it out. But that don't seem to be the case. Uncle Jay, hello. Howdy, howdy. Cheers to you. Greetings. How's my... why not? Play suit battery. Up to 80% on the batteries. Looking good. Looking good. But that's with not all of the lights on. I think it's... The generation matches about what having the lights on and having the printer stations on. I think that those match. Well, at least closely resemble each other. $75F here. Ooh. Well, it's a balmy 9 degrees C in my my base. I needed these. I don't think I need this cow on me. I don't need the glass. I went out and repaired the damaged walls and windows and things. We'll keep none of those on me, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I don't need so much hullabaloo all over me. Go ahead and close my helmet. In fact, can I get those other radiators I put away? There we go. All right. Let's head outside. It drives me crazy. You use Craigle in the wall to go from one side to... Oh, are you talking about the... I assume that word's Craggle. I've never seen it spelled out. I'm assuming you mean the unfinished wall right next to the door. Feel like a crack, but more. Yeah. 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 I need to move that table. That's the reason I'm using the the hole in the wall. I don't need all these on here, but place a bunch of them. There we go. All right, that works. But yeah, I need to move that table so I can stop doing that. I have, as you see, moved this up, so it's now flush in the thing. I had to do some changing to some pipings and piping there, but we are good. I've also moved over to having the this thing, pressure regulator. I've got it set to about 190 kilopascals. So on this upper side, it's going to try and get to that 190. So when I turn it on, it'll just pull from here, which only has 43 kilopascals. I mean, I could empty it out. Yeah, 43, and it's 656. This pipe is, yeah, pretty much all freezing instantaneously. I think I maybe a few too many of these guys. Actually, let's leave that one. We'll pull off from the top. Let's pull like 5 of these out. Maybe like 6. Why not? They're just for some preemptive cooling. Yeah, there's not a whole lot in there anyhow. Yeah, so we'll turn this off for now, I guess. It will also see if YouTube yells at me. I just looked up some random lo-fi playlist that says it has no copyright, so if YouTube yells at me, we'll do away with the BGM. But it was just something, because this game doesn't have any music going itself, so I wanted to have something playing in the background in the lulls. We'll see if YouTube gets mad at me. Although looking over at my things, nothing. I don't have any alerts that's saying anything bad to me. So maybe YouTube's fine with it. Who knows? Yes. On my first playthrough of the moon, ran out of jetpack fuel. Does it matter what gas goes in the canister? No, it does not. All that matters for your jetpack fuel, like you can see I have a little filling station over here I set up. All that... What is that set to? How is that at 7.2 megapascals if this is... Oh, because it warmed up. Yeah, let's set that on like 45. But no, any gas works. All you want is a large volume of gas in it. So enough pressure in it and enough moles of gas. But any gas will work. Any gas will work for your jetpack. Like I think mine is filled with oxygen right now. I have oxygen in my jetpack. There we go. I don't need these radiators. Right. Oh, also don't need this thing. There you go. Get over there. I need to organize it at some point. We'll go through the whole again. I don't know what this has gotten up to temperature-wise on this side. This is a balmy negative 45 degrees C in here. I'm not quite ready to combine that with my base gases. I'd like it to be a little warmer in there. And I mean, it's slowly warming up over time. Just because of all the glass. That was weird. You right after me, but I'm drinking hot chocolate. Ah. Yes. Alright. Eat the rest of this potato, just because I don't want it sitting around. 81% power. Fine on those. Let's go ahead and take our suit off. The light in my pants could do with a new battery. Alright. Oh, god dang it. Oh, sorry, hold on. I gotta swap which side screen my OBS is on. Because for whatever reason, the chat on the YouTube studio page is frozen, but the chat in my OBS is still going. Thanks all. Just good at use O2, CO2, nitrogen. That way you don't accidentally pollute your base. Yes, that is factual. Also, the cooler the gas, the more moles of the gas you're going to get into your tank because it takes up less pressure. But I generally wouldn't worry about that on your Rover the app. Yeah, it's pure O2 outside, so easiest just to fill it with that. Nice and safe. What was I trying to make last time? I think I was trying to make Astroloy? Because didn't we need... I made the glasses. We're wearing them. I don't have the ore scanning units. It needed Waspaloy. Oh god, what's Waspaloy take? Ore. Silver, nickel, and lead. Do I... Lead, so... Okay, looks like I've got a little bundle of the stuff. Oh, right. Didn't we go mining last time to... Yes, we did. Went mining last time to get up a... Yep, bunch of ores. Very good. The Waspaloy also needs 50 to 100 megapat. Jeez. Jeez. I better go make sure I have enough fuel at the ready. There we go. Alright, let's go make sure there's enough fuel mixed out there. My gosh. Raising the oxygen percentage of pressure up a bit, then match base will warm up. Raise the oxygen percentage and pressure up a bit, then light a oh. No. I'm good. We warmed up the first little cuboid that way last time. Oh, I've got plenty of volatiles. How much actual mixed fuel? I should put a gauge inside so I can see this. .11. Yeah, let's mix up some additional fuel. Like more than that. I was thinking using nitrogen like I have in the base. Not for anything at the moment. Yeah, nitrogen works fine in your jetpack. I agree you were having a hard time with the pressure last street. Yeah, I think I just didn't have enough fuel mix last time to get it to the point where it was. And then it needs to be, I think, relatively cold. Yeah, it can only be 800 Kelvin. 400 to 800 Kelvin, so yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to need a good bit of fuel. So I'm just going to leave this mixing for a while. It'll take a while before it overpressures that tank anyhow. Actually, volatiles? Volatiles. Ow. What point do you become liquid? Ooh. Okay. Negative 82. I think I'm above negative 82 in here. Yeah, we're negative 46. Okay, so the volatiles won't ever become liquid. All right, we're fine there. I'm not going to blow this up and subsequently pollute my base with death. So I can just sit there and let that mix for a while. Right. Let's see if we can't print off a bunch of frames and things. We do still have resources to print with. So let's do that and see if we can't make ourselves a bunch of frames and things, because I got to figure out where we're going to put the garage for the Rover. Because the Rover's got to get parked inside because it gets damaged by storms, apparently. That's when you sunk in the atmo. It's surely gold. Nah. Well, I mean, it's pulling in for the fuel mix is just using the outside air. It's just connected directly to it. Oh, no explosions. Hopefully no unintended explosions. That's sort of the goal. I kind of want to put that gauge here so I can see the fuel at a glance. Because that's the pipe for the fuel in. I might... Yeah, I might throw a wall on this. That way I can go outside and deconstruct this, run the pipe over, and then give myself that gauge over here for fuel. Maybe. Grab a bunch of stuff. I think you were out of copper, because I used it all to make coil cables. There we go. I mean, a big boom is always entertaining. Yeah, it is. We just try to not have them unexpectedly happen. Actually, speaking of things unexpectedly happen, I should put a door on that furnace room. Didn't we print one of those large airlock doors? Arc furnace. I swear. Oh, yep, here we go. There. Need to switch between stores hot gases and fuel input. Stored hot gas is usually enough for tier. Yeah. I think if I get to that point, I might do a secondary furnace. That's like the cold furnace for the lower temperature stuffs. And then just have like the waste gas out of this that still has a decent amount of temperature to go into that furnace. Require steel sheets. I think that might be the better move there. Crowbar and plastic sheets. Plastic sheets and a crowbar. There we go. We'll just wrench it open for the moment. Yeah. Alright. How many frames? I'm sporting 6 frames and 5 walls. I might want a few more than that. Okay, there's a plastic sheet in there. Frames. Ooh, you need steel. Start printing me that. You have iron in you. You have a bit of iron in you. You have a bit of iron in you. You might could use more iron, I guess. There we go. Alrighty then. Sorry. Back in. See if YouTube yelled at me yet. It has not. But I don't know if that's just like... Because I don't know where to look for the notification. I'm sure they would give me one. If they're ever mad. I mean, I assume. Alright. That's putting me frames. We are mixing up some extra fuel. Let's grab... I have pipes. Let's grab some walls and some plastic sheets. So what's next? Rocker traders. Oops. I'm thinking the Rover. The Rover might be next. Maybe expanding the hydroponics. When I do a trader, I want to do a large trader because I want chickens. I've never had chickens. I've never done anything with animals. But I want to get a chicken. Man. Yeah, I wanna get me a chicken. I need a wheat farm first. Yeah, that's why I expand the hydroponics first. All right, so that means I can deconstruct that corner piece where the fuel is sitting. Let's go outside and do so. Oh, get some gas. Go through the crack in the wall.
Air tank critical.
Yeah, probably get an actual way to refill my tank. Oh. Yeah, an actual tank filling station for my my stuff. That means I gotta also get rid of the 7% left on my nitrogen filter. I'm really living on the edge, aren't I? Right, this will expose into here as well, but this room I care less about. Alright, so we want to go from here, because this is the fuel. I want to go to here. Will this let me do this? Haha, it will. Wrench. There we go. Alright, so those are connected. I go like that. That'll give me internal space, and I just have to print a gauge. And just build this place back up. There we go. Lovely. Ah. Heat your breathe atmo with the furnace. Your suit doesn't have to use as much power heating it. I was just going to capture the internal atmosphere of the base. And use that for breathing, because I'm dumping my waste tanks inside anyhow. And letting the plants breathe them. So I was just going to capture the oxygen in the base that's already at temperature. There we go. There we go. Way to activate your gas mixer from inside. Ooh, yeah. Also should have... That'd be a good idea. I need a gauge. Hello, friend. Pipe meter. Not a gauge. Pipe meter. There we go. Got a pipe meter. Yeah, there she is. Now, why am I grabbing that? I can look at it and see that we have 8.85. Yeah. I can see that we're good. We are looking fine. Which means I'm going to throw a wall on here. Yeah. Getting a little bit more closer to a complete room. I don't think anything else needs to go over here, but I'm going to leave it exposed just in case I end up putting a different display or something. Alright. Well. Alright, that should be enough frames for the time being. Thank you. You print me. Give me flat walls, because I want to do some flooring at some point. There we go. Flat walls, we'll get regular walls. What has the... kit doors, linear rail door, interior doors, blast doors. I thought they were like hangar doors. There are hangar doors. Kit hangar door is the hydraulic pipe bender. Or if you're reading off the printer itself, the Atmos printer. I mean, it technically does both, but... The different walls are triggering my OCD. But so is the triangle. How many will this give me? This will give me 2. I'll be short on steel. I think I'll need like 3 for the Rover. Actually, I have no clue how wide those are. I assume 1 cell wide like this. And I think the Rover fits between a 2 piece. So I'll want 3, I guess. Would be a nice compromise there. But we will help out no hypocrisy by moving the little desk table thing here. So I can close up that wall and stop walking through it. Put that there for the moment. Turn that off. Alright. Desk can sit there. I can sit there. Go ahead and attach that. And close up the wall. There. Now I can... now I can walk through to here properly. Oh, I need some water as well. Riffcraft, you will be missed. Yeah. Maybe I should get a sign, say, Craggle, birth date, death date. I have no clue when I made it. I think it happened in Stream 3. Stream 3 to Stream 4. Rest in peace. I don't need the super heavy coil cable on me. Talking about things I don't need to be sporting around. Oh, and yeah, I'm gonna need all these walls. Boy. Yeah, I always liked this one for the airlocks. Oh, right, still shoots. I always like that one for the airlocks because it kind of looks like you have a floor mat. So you can wipe your feet off as you come inside the base. But we'll go ahead and put that down, put those back. Regular kit walls. Did I pick those up? Is that me? I don't remember. I have more wall room. Or use floors? I mean, there's gratings for floors, but there's no, like, proper, like, solid floor block. Oh. That was all the extra things. Oh. Yeah, sure, just leave those there. That works. I'm not worried about it. Two of these. Oh, I see. Yeah, we'll probably use these ones. These medium doors. Which I'm going to assume is going to use 2 kit door pieces per. So if I want it 3 wide, I'm going to need 6. We've got 2, that's a start. Those there. Let's start. We have the frames. We'll have to decide on an area. I think that's enough fuel. Also, I need to vacuum this thing out again. It just needs to have a very small amount of pressure in there. Oh, even if it heats up beyond those limits of auto combustion for the walls, it doesn't have enough moles of gas to actually properly transfer that heat. But you don't want it as a complete vacuum, because then you have heat loss on your furnace to a greater degree than you would if it was just a small vacuum. Or a small volume, not vacuum. Yeah. I'll need to name this gas mixer, but I don't have a label maker on me. Alright. Alright. Yeah, the grading, they are cheap and great. Yep. A sheep, a drum, and a snake fell off a cliff. Bottom. Yes. Do I... Oh, sun. Sorry, I was debating whether or not I go and try and go for the Waspaloy now. We have all the extra ores and things. Did I need anything special for the Rover? Oh no, I have everything. Need a bit of extra steel. You needed extra steel as well, because I need more walls. This will get me a singular Rover. Perfect. I mean, I should have pretty much everything I need now. There's enough fuel in there to get to the pressure requirements, plus the off-gassing we're going to get from everything else. Oh, you could probably stop. 7.4 kilopascals. Let it go actually a little longer. So, oh, that's steel. I was wondering if you could build a rover and ships. No ships. All the grids are static. if that's the term we're going to use. It's all static stuff. It's more building a station, managing pressures and the environments and things. But you can build a rover they just recently brought back into the game. So, no like flying ships or anything. Can't you finish the... Can't I finish the still frame somehow? Which still frame? Oh, are you... Oh, no, you're talking about the floors. Yeah. You need a plastic sheet and a screwdriver. And they look like that. Yeah, you can finish them that way. But that makes things a little weird when you transition through doors. You see how I bump up slightly every time I transition through? Whereas if we have the walls down like this to act as a floor, or if we use the grating because they go at the same height, you don't really have as much as a bump up. So if I put like... Give me a flat wall. If I put this here... Oh, still sheet. And do that. There's less of a bump. There's still a slight one because you're transitioning over that little bit of lip that's left. But it's less violent. At least to my eyes, it seems to be. Plus, with the walls, I get the option of doing different designs. I like these large panels. There's also geometric walls you can put down if you're trying to do like a border or design around the edge of a room. But using the walls allows for a little bit of extra character, and you can also see where they sort of lip up a little and hide the footing of all this. Also, doing this doesn't hide the wiring and the cables. So you'll always see your wires. And eventually I do want the wires to be hidden. But this is a very clean look, and this is probably what we'll do inside of the garage where the rover's going to sit. This is probably the solution. It looks a little more... I don't want to say industrial, but like poured concrete look, kind of. Like you would see in like a normal garage. Like at your house or something, or wherever. I'll probably do like this inside of the rover's little hangar thing. But yeah, for inside the base, I like these. Space stations might be making a comeback. And rockets, ooh. Interesting. Turn this off. Just make sure this is 497 pascals. Let it run for just another couple moments. I'll only do the finished frames for ceilings. Yeah, that would look nice as a ceiling, yeah. That's fair. Or like in here, if I finish these frames for the walls, like that also would have a nice aesthetic to it. Until that hits 50, it'll probably level out at, I don't know, like 290. All right, that works. 290 pascals left in there. I don't... It's not a lot of moles of gas, right? Yeah, very, very few moles of gas, so it shouldn't transfer heat too quickly, but it won't have the heat loss of a... input. Won't have the heat loss of a vacuum. Huh? Oh. The pumps would work, Greedy. If you... Whoa. That was more than I meant to put in there. But whatever. Yeah, the pumps would work if you turn on the furnace. This finishing frame showing all sides. Yes. Yes, it does. At least last time I looked at it, it did. Yeah, temperature's going to be way too high anyways, so we're going to make some steel. This is empty, right? Yeah. That's one group of steel. Two batches of steel. Iron. Nope, must be bringing in the steel. Steel. Now the ratio's wrong. Yeah, looks like we'll be golden on pressure this go round. Probably burn up a little bit of. I'll have to add heat if I want to do the silicon. But we do have a bit of copper to go. There's some steel. Yep. Add some fuel. Shoots us up. Yep. Listen to the groans of the furnace. Yeah, we're... Yep. Take some of that out. Oh, it was more than I had intended to take out, but that's okay. Gotta keep an eye on the pressure. Careful, 60 go boom. Yeah, I forgot about that for part of a second. Copper. Gotta come back down to 800 and back up to 50. I let out too much gas. 75 is fine. Pump it up. No. I'm good. Alright, so that's that bag. Probably get through another batch of steel, maybe? See if that gets cooked up before we dip below. And the coal's going in. Temperature's dropping. Yes! Haha, I got it out before it dropped. Alright, we're over. We are a little high on temperature. So let's go ahead and cook up our steel. I think there'll be a small spike in temperature when I do the silver and things in there if I'm volatile rich, which I don't know that I am. In fact, I should get that stuff in there. Alright. We'll have that. Alright, and the Waspaloy stuff. I need the 2 things of lead, a thing of silver, and a thing of nickel. Thing of nickel. There we go. Huh? 100 lead, 50 nickel, 50 silver? I'm over 50 megapascals, less than 100. I'm in temperature range. Silver, nickel, and lead. Silver, nickel, lead. Yeah, so if I did 50, 50, and 100... Huh? Why? Waspaloy. Silver, nickel, lead. I have silver, nickel, lead. I've got them in the correct ratios. Because it's 0.25, 0.25, and 0.5. So if I did a double batch, that would be 100 lead, 50 nickel, 50 silver. I have the pressure. We have the temperature. Oh, no, I'm so hot. That's Celsius. That's not Kelvin. Ah, that... Okay, I see. Yep, nope. I was thinking that was Kelvin. That is incorrect. I am still over 1 kilokelvin. If I let this out... Give me... these... There we go. Yeah, we're still a bit hot. That's what's going on. Yeah, I was reading that as Kelvin. That is not Kelvin. Alright, that is completely fair then. Let's just keep cooking things off. Yeah, do some gold. Do it up. What is this? Your carbon dioxide ice.
Hunger caution.
Your hunger's caution. I can hear my physics teacher right now. Watch your units! Yeah. Yeah. Being back in high school all over again. Is it possible to separate a bad mix of alloys? Yes, you need a centrifuge. But it is possible to fix if you messed it up. What am I looking at? 940? That's not going to be enough to do a batch of steel by the time everything off-gasses. I've had over temp moments, but not 200 C over. That's just, yeah, that is so a little spicy there. Did I just run some coal through? Just let it off-gas? Yeah, just off-gas a bunch of coal in here. See if that gets us where we want to go. Look at that temperature drop. Oh, pressure. Ooh! Ooh, I saw that. Oh, my little heart. Close. Ah, dang it. Alright, we're still a little hot. Yikes. Oh, I panicked and too much came out. Still a little hot. I do need a bit of pressure now, I guess. I wouldn't happen to have... run some silver through. I don't normally like just having ingots of silver left around because you don't need a whole lot of them. Oh. How to get the old ticker beating. There we go. We got the pressure. And we have the temperature. All right. Close that. Waspaloy. Let's go. Woo! Finally get this pressure out of here. Oh, 50 grams of waspaloy. All right. Empty that out. Yep. All right. Sweet. Just in case I blow up my waste tank because there's no safety on it. Just in case. All right. Electrum. Anybody seen my Electrum? There it is. There you go. You could just have 46 grams of it. Woo! What's new? Almost blowing up the base. Well, actually, I guess that's not really new around here, but that's what we were doing. Yeah, and a Rover. Look at that. Yeah, we'll put that in our pants. Oh, also the hard suit would now be... Oh, yeah. Yeah, an upgraded suit. What did I need? I needed... Oh, the hard suit jetpack. Satellite and I need to make astrology. Or astroloy. People call it. Oh, what type of bomb was it this time? It was the furnace. Lost all that pressure I was gonna need. Copper, steel, and cobalt. Steel in a 2-to-1 ratio. So if I do 100 grams of steel, we'd need... over there. 100 grams of steel would need 50 grams of copper. Uh, 50 grams of copper and 50 grams of cobalt. I had cobalt, didn't I? Ooh, 48. I would need to mine up a little bit of cobalt. Also, I didn't actually print the the ore processing or the ore scanning chip. Only Mark 1 Rover though. So yeah. Yeah, at least we have a Rover. There we go. That can get shoved into my glasses. My glasses already have a battery in them. Sweet. All right, I need that little bit of cobalt if we're gonna do the hard suit backpack and everything else I should eat. A potato. Oh. Uh-huh, yeah. I know what I'm doing. I swear. You can't prove otherwise. Have a potato? Ah, dang it. Wonder if I could drink and eat at the same time. The answer was no. Sorry, I was thinking about preemptively doing that. On. And a bunch of water ice near the base. Got iron. Got lead. I want cobalt. I want cobalt. Whoa, that's iron. Does anyone remember what the cobalt, the color of its box was? Did they use purple for cobalt? No holes next to base, make like a... coal. If there was, something immediately valuable. Volatiles, oxides. I didn't turn on the tracker, so I need to remember 180 is the general direction of base. You are making it kind of hard to read things. Copper, iron, copper, lead, copper. Did it say AG? Silver? Yeah, I know what the letters are. I don't remember what they use as the color of it, because sometimes it's easier just to identify the color from a distance and go to that, because sometimes it's just hard for me to read with how fuzzy it all looks. Cobalt is blue and purple is the color they used.
Filter low.
Your filter's low. Oh, I'm out of a nitrogen filter. All right, we're going home. I need a filter. Easier to see underground. Yeah. Big seam of coal. Change your style and need me better. Yeah, they do look nice. You could even paint them black if I wanted. Oh, they really look good. All right. I don't know why it was so dark in here. I don't have my butt light on. We're all 0%. Can you give me a CO2 and a nitrogen filter? Make me 1 carbon dioxide. And 1 nitrogen. That goes there. That goes there. I'll take that. Alright. What about the suit battery? Empty out the waste tank. Take 2. See if I can't find that lovely cobalt. lot of iron near base, though. I also didn't turn on the tracker. So, head back to 0 is base. We'll go this way. I've been neglecting going out this way the whole time just because I didn't want divots, but it might be easier to find the cobalt in a region I've not already run through. Copper. I say Fe or Co. It says, oh, Fe, iron. To make like a mole. Yeah, I could. Oh, cobalt. Go. Cobalt. I mean, we might as well try and get enough to do a double batch. Or maybe even a triple batch. Or a quadruple batch. We've got the steel, that's not a problem. We've got the copper, that's not a problem. Just cobalt. Go. Nice. Okay. Sweet. Iron. I don't know if that's more iron or cobalt. I think I want hot chocolate. It's also not being a really bad idea. Well, is it worth it, though? You're the only one who can answer that. Let's turn those off. Still waiting for snow again. Yeah, I don't remember when the last storm was. Good point. I have no clue when the last one happened. Oh, I almost ran right past the base. I was like, man, I don't think I walked that far. Oh, yeah. Really remember turning the trackers on. Alrighty. Home sweet home. My gas mixer is off. Oh, I've got plenty of fuel actually to do what I need. Ooh. Once I get a base transponder, I have it on a dedicated network with a few batteries. Yeah. I think I'll do something similar. At some point is get one that can just always be on. Just always have a base broadcast that I can follow. There we go. We're pretty static on the power. We're slowly gaining, but all right. What do I need for this? We need at least 1 kilokelvin. I need 30 to 40 megapascals and the copper, steel, and cobalt. Let's go ahead and see what I can make. So if I do 100 copper, 100 cobalt, I need 200 steel. Which there is an ingot of 200 steel over in here. Because it is a... Yeah. Under 2. Need the cobalt. That and that. Alright. Let's do this. Ignite that. Start boosting us. What was it? 30? Yeah, 30 to 40 megapascals. Dang it. I was going to need a bit more fuel. 22. All right, let's start getting stuff in. 200 steel. Hey. What? 100 cobalt. And 100 copper. I heard it was 300 to 400. No. You heard wrong. Bam, there we go. Good old astrology. 100 grams of it. I'll make some more stellite. Silver, silicon, and cobalt. You have 50. Need to lower the pressure, that's fine. I need more heat, also not a huge issue. I just need 100 silicon, which we've... Oh, not that one. That's 130. There we go. 100 silicon. 50 silver. 50 cobalt. Yeah. Can do. So, let's empty you out of it. Bit more. Actually, just a bunch because I need hot. 4. I need 10 to 20. Yeah, empty you out a bunch. I should also go check on that waste tank. We'll do so after this burn. Hopefully it survives until then. This might have been easier if I went from scratch, but whatever. Got silicon in there. Yeah, this may be way easier if I go from scratch. Bring you way down. Why is it still Mark Watney? What? Just got an achievement. Alright. That. The cobalt. Silicon. Cobalt. And a thing of silver. That was always going to lower the temperature anyways, so fine. So it's all incorporated. Let's empty this out. And this close to the goal, I'm not going to chance it. We're going to go check the waste tank. I think it's fine. We should have a sizable volume that's on there, but we'll see. This, please. You are... Oh, yeah, we're still good. But if I'm out here, make more fuel. Because I wasted so much. Put a meter on the waste tank inside. Yeah, I definitely need to do that. I think what I'll do, though, is instead of a meter for needing to run pipes inside, I might do another display to just check on the pressure of this tank. Just wire them up. Yay. Making ice. Oh, nope, that was more that dropped. Thinking maybe I needed... Maybe I actually did need more of these radiators on here. That's fine. Get all this pure CO2 ice. I should probably put this on a... I'll put this in here because I wanted chutes in there. That. I wanted chutes in there, and then I could seal up that whole system, is why I put all those there. But I guess this still works just fine. All the CO2 ice a boy could dream of. Any other onesies I could steal? Your CO2 ice. Yeah, look at that. You should see my furnace, massively over-engineered, 7x2 tall, 5 tanks. Yeah, I mean, once you get past that initial setup stage, I mean, there's no reason really to not start over-engineering. I'm just going to leave this on. Just going to let it make up a bunch of ice. We'll come back out here and have a bunch of CO2 ice. I did find a mod that lets you weld up like SE. So long as it's in your inventory, you can weld up anything. Oh, that's cool. Instead of it needing to be in your hands. Alright, let's have some water. Oh. Go. You guys say thriving, but I don't know how much I believe that. Cook a potato. Nom 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 nom. Good potato. Easy fridge, keep them outside. I should make a fridge, though. Alright, you're emptied. You just have the stuff. I just need to get you to pressure and temp. Alright, and light you off. That's... Ah, dang it. Overshot the pressure target. There we go. Got our stuff. I don't really have ores to cook anything up. Turn some of this iron into steel. Just because I don't want to waste all of the temperature here. There we go. Turned into steel. And you are bleeding way quicker than I thought you would. Yeah, that room is cooling down quicker than... Everything's insulated in it. I don't know why it's still so quick. Is it still too many moles of gas? Is it not enough moles of gas to maintain the temperature? I decrease it, will it slow it down? Just don't know. Do a walk-in that's safe to breathe. Be fun for a fun challenge. A walk-in fridge? I don't think you could be safe to breathe. Maybe. $30 kPa is kind of optimal. Yeah. I needed these for... Wait, did I need Stellite for the hard suit? Hard suits. I did need Stellite for hard suit. Alright, so hard suit jetpack. On its way. Yeah, I'm just not going to worry about it. Yeah, that temperature is dropping precipitously. I'm just uncertain why. Go ahead and empty that. Alright, hard suit jetpack. Hard suit helmet needs a bit of steel. I'm going to grab the steel from down here. Go. Hard suit helmet. And the hard suit suit. Look you.
Jetpack critical. Jetpack critical.
I didn't know if that was overpressure or not, but that's seeming to be fine. We'll set that up in a minute. For the smart canisters. That. Now I'll have the suit. What is this harm suit? Needs haste alloy. Excuse you. This is the harm suit. The harm suit Stationeers last resort against hostile environments. It's liquid cooled for superb thermal performance, boosts superior resistance to impacts and lava exposure. While the harm suit is not compatible with a jetpack basic, Stationeers are still able to equip a hard suit backpack or hard suit mining backpack. Ah. Interesting. Right. Let's go. Set everything down. Drop my light. Do here. Helmet. Suit. I'm going to leave all the things in it, and we're just going to make new stuff for the other guy. You can have that little bit of duct tape. I do need my tool belt, and you can take that. Go in my hand. Alright, so that canister can go in there. Give me the label tool. I want you at... Is it 19,000? Is that correct? I think they blow at 20 megapascals. It's going to take a while to fill this up, so I'm going to leave that for now. Let's make an atmospherics unit. Where did I put my tool belt? Ah, sweet. Here it goes. The mining belt's up there. Keep the light on us. But let's make an atmospherics unit so I can not have to worry about... This is, the smart canister should be fine at that. The regular canister will go boom, but the smart one... Smart? Yeah, that's how I am smart. Max pressure, yeah, just over 20 megapascals. Yeah, so 19,000 is fine to set there. Hard suit jetpack. Go ahead and slap
Jetpack critical.
that on our back. Put my light in there. My suit and my helmet. Alright, and filters. Carbon dioxide, but let's go... Heavy? Needs stellite. Ooh. I mean, I wouldn't have to replace them for a while. Medium needs silver and Constantin. That gives me something to do with all this silver down here. Silver. I think all the Constantin's in the electronics printer. Solder. Constantin. Okay, give me a couple of these medium carbon dioxide boys. Oh. One. It's two. All right, that's three, I guess. Iron. Readiness is... Yeah. Canisters. I need one regular one as my waste canister. Because the suit's internal pump can't pressurize over what a regular canister will be yet. Make a battery. Can I make a nuke battery? There's a question. Battery, nuclear, Inconel, and astraloy. I don't have Inconel. Yeah, we're gonna ignore that then. Atmospherics. And pipe. Pipe. There we go. Lovely. I think it's two I need of this. Alright. Let's set up a... I guess in this corner, because I've set up other shenanigans here already. This outside, or that's... Oh, that's in that room over there. Put that. Put those. Do that. There we go. Ah, that's it. Air conditioning. Meant for a filtration unit. Wrench. And drill. Filtration. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay. With that, I need oxygen filters. Just give me just the one regular one for now. I need a utility kit. I'll need a vent. We're just going to use a passive. We will use an insulated one. This is where I plan to put it. It's going to be a little exposed. And vents. I have pipes over here. And I need, I need a thing. My brain is just not telling me what said thing is. A pressure regulator at some point, but that's a different story. Do I have a white spray paint already? No, I just have those couple. That. Keep that on us because we'll take it outside to paint our tanks. Brain isn't braining. My brain never brains. Put that there. Put this there. Ooh. Actually. In. Yep, like that. We'll make it a bit more robust down the road. Oh. Yes, I know that puts a little bit of pollutant in my base, but I gotta tell you, I don't think I care. For how little it honestly is. So, yeah. Useful to put backpacks or boxes in your jetpack. Lots more swords. Yeah. Yeah, I might make a backpack that fits all of the different types of spray paints. I think the regular hard suit backpack will fit all of them, like, perfectly. And then we're always got our spray paint with us. Give me that, and give me this. And there we go. I can turn on and start filtering. Nice warm O2. Yeah, we'll watch it for a minute. Wrap that extra carbon dioxide ice. Look at all that air. Not perfectly. It's 20 spaces. Oh. Dang it. They had to change it on me. That kind of does our atmospherics corner over here. 13,000. 14,000. 15. 16. Whoop. Oh, that was a big update. 17. We'll click the stop. Now. There we go. That goes into the suit. Means the suit's pretty much good. We have one spare filter slot, the IC programmable spot. So we're good on that. And then we just... I mean, I could grab this now. This would last me a while. My jetpacks don't empty that quickly. Yeah, that's beautiful. It's perfect. I think with that, we're ready to go outside and lay the, well, pick a spot to lay the work for our rover. A little foundational spot for it. Like, where's it gonna lie? Where's it gonna sit? What do I want it to be or do? Oh. Hangar doors. You will need steel and copper. Oh. Copper? 400 grams of steel? Sure, why not? Why not? Yeah, I think I need 4 more of those. Let's start grabbing things. Take 60 frames with us. I need regular kit walls. You're out of steel. 200 grams of steel. Didn't blow up yet? Nope, not yet. One door. Second door's on its way. Walls, coils. You have emergency shelter for when you blow up? No. What do you think this is? Some kind of well planned out place? I barely plan for 6 seconds in the future. Good. It's 2, working on the 3rd. Yeah. Alright, sweet. And I just want the 1 more, so that'll keep that there. Go ahead and say... I was just say go ahead and say grab something else, but I forgot what it was just then. I might as well swap out my welder's battery, because we're going to be needing welding. I need steel sheets galore, actually. Thinking about this. I have 5. Perfect. Senior moments. Yeah. Yeah. Sheets of steel, please. I need a gazillion of them. Four. What are those other hangar doors I had? Go. We had 2 of them sitting somewhere. Wind turbine. Medium radiator, arc furnace. No. That's the Rover. Where did the other 2 hangar doors I had go? Uh-oh. Seriously, where did... Where did those go? I know I printed 2 earlier. Oh, there they are. Heh. Found them. Alright, take those for now. So on our new suit, let's grab our jetpack. Perfect. Have our oxygen. We're fed. We're watered. And I'm ready to go. All right. Of course we're doing this at night. Why wouldn't we? That furnace needs to go away. Where do I put the garage for the Rover? We'll just do it like here? And then make like a little walkway out that goes to the main airlock? Or do I put it here? The live is the sinking now. Yeah, Uni. Assurance. The bitrate is fine according to YouTube. Yeah, it says everything's good on my end. Yeah, everything's fine over here. Yeah, no hypocrisies. Doing good. Potentially refresh the tab. Okay, refresh. Oh, okay, sweet. All right. Yeah, I get worried about stuff like that. Because I'm not really certain how to fix it. You know, I kind of want to put the... I mean, I kind of do, I kind of don't. Want to put the garage directly off the front center bit here. Because then at the back of the garage is the door that leads inside. I kind of want to do that, kind of don't want to do that. And maybe instead do... And maybe do like over here? And do a secondary airlock that leads in from the garage, or because over there is going to be hydroponics residential, so like showers, food storage, all that stuff. I don't know if I want the garage attached to there. Or... You know, we're gonna do it over here. We're gonna do it over here, and we'll make a secondary airlock right here, which means I'll need to push the autolathe over a bit, but I think that's fine. Let's do it here. Ah. Wait. If so, you want to airlock from the garage to inside of the garage. as an airlock. Yeah, I'll do an airlock from the garage to inside. And I think it'll be fine just centered right there. This will give space for the Rover itself. I should grab the Rover. Oh, I could have kind of looked at the projection and see how big. Right, and these sit... Oh, whoops. I want 3 of these. I suppose going up like that. That's what I wanted. Is that going to be fine? I feel like that'd be airtight. If I wanted it. Or... Oh, hand drill to pick these up. Of course the battery in my drill is dead. Why wouldn't it be? Yeah, the other thought was... Like, how far do these retract? Like, if I do it this way, and I run my cablings down, how far do these doors retract? I assume they retract to this portion here. I assume they retract to that portion there, and if I put a wall here, it'll be about at that, so there would be a small lip. Ooh! My mouth is agape. I just lost the wall to the void. Son of a... Oh, that's gone. All right, make another one. Oh, still sheets. I do, in fact, need those. You can go and pause on the still sheet production. Plus those there, take those. I don't need this many on me immediately, I don't think. Let's put a couple of those away. Whoops, I said put a couple of those away. And we're going to run the cables on the roof up and over. Actually, I don't know why I turned that off. Battery for... Oh, yeah, battery for drill. Battery for drill. Well, actually, it's a battery for the angle grinder now. I might as well replace that. A bunch of little spare battery for my light. The light died. I need more batteries. Batteries, large batteries. You'll make me 2 and you'll be out of steel. Of course you will. Why wouldn't you be? There's more steel down here. No. I do have steel in the other room, though. There we go. Batteries numero uno. And dos. Should probably just start replacing out all the batteries for my tools, so I'm not using the small batteries. I would prioritize the battery in my light over a large battery in the drill, though. And that's going to eat up some of the power from here, but that's fine. We're doing okay. I didn't grab the wall. The wall, the door. I didn't grab the door. Thank you. So you can stop just needlessly eating power. Alright. Let's do this. Alright. So I don't have to worry about jumping all the time. We're trying to balance on the things. Weld these up. Go. You know, I think too high. Whoop. Seriously? I think too high is gonna be just fine for the height of the inside of the garage here. So I think we'll maintain sort of what's already happening here. Just aesthetically, I like how these are divided with these larger support pieces. I think what I'm going to do is frames like this. One more. I think I like frames like this. Do the walls in between on the roofing side. I think it'll match nicer aesthetically. And then these. Whoops. Medium doors. Large hanger door? Small hanger door. Are these designed to go... You know, I'm kind of feeling like they're designed to go maybe something like this instead? Oh, I wanted to go too high. Yeah, I wanted to go like that. I feel like they're more designed to go like this then. If I do them like that, yeah, they stick out way too much. I'm going to shoot for that, which means I'll need to bring the cables down and through. But that's, I mean, that's not the end of the world. Place those like that. We'll do walls across that, so I can have glass either side. Glass roofing maybe as well? I do feel like sideways might be the intended placement. Yeah, potentially. In which case I would only need 2 of the large? What would that look like, actually? Hold on. That I'm hearing these aren't welded up yet. Oh, I need more. It's... Huh. You know? You know, that might... look nicer? Same number of kits, but whatever. Look at your feet. My feet? What's wrong with my feet? Come to chat site to say hush, good lord. What? Huh? What did I miss? About ISPs and... Oh, y'all are fine. I don't need to do anything there. Go ahead and double weld these floors. I don't have to worry about it here in a minute. Nothing, you miss nothing. I'm just a slow reader, and I was enthralled in my musings about what would look nicer, how to place these doors. But yeah, no, I don't. There's nothing I need to get involved in. At least from what I can see currently still in the chat, there's nothing I need to get involved in. Oh. Y'all are adults. Y'all know how to regulate yourselves. Oh, wait, hold on. I'll take the... I think you're all adults. Or adults adjacent, at least. And there. Alright, sweet. That is the floor did. It's always a weird topic of, like, how to moderate if ever needed be. Always one that makes me, like, I don't know how to engage on that. So I'm very, very happy and very thankful that, for the most part, everyone's just, you know, seemingly fairly reasonable and accommodating in chat to others, which I like. I like that it's not overly hostile and that people can come in and feel that they can chat if they so desire without any sort of awkwardness, I guess we'll call it.
Power low.
Power low. Okay. All right, we'll fix that. Had a mod. Don't. Free speech. To some degree. To some degree, absolutely. Just let people do and say how they want, but if it gets to the point where it's... Hey. Oh. Well, we got our hangar door back. Where it's hazing, harassment, bullying, and things like that, I will. But, again, for the most part, no one's done anything like that, so very happy to just let it be. Slap these bad boys in. And I think we'll go those there. And a nice roof like that. Yeah. I think that'll be nice. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this feels like a good sizable environment for the rover. Let's go ahead and swap out some batteries. One for my suit and one for, I guess, my sensor lenses. They're acting as a backup battery at the moment, more or less. We're just being silly. Yeah. When across the line or TOS for you, and only after a warning. Never just been. And your silent timeout with 3 warnings. Yeah, something like that. I don't think it ever needs to jump straight to a ban unless it's incredibly egregious, which, again, they've not really seen ever. I need water. Water! Drink. Finish off a potato. Go ahead and cook up another potato. There we go. Done. All right. Good to go here. We got that one hangar door back. I now don't know what I'm gonna do. Let's grab the rover so we can size some things. We need plastic sheets. Need some glass. Probably need additional glass. Glass. I know how to spell words. Oh, silicon. Silicon. Yeah, we'll just take this one. I can't hear the word potato without seeing that mine drone in that SE pin here. There we go. Yeah, just turn all of that into glass. We'll take this set for now with us so we can go outside and continue our buildings. I need a place to park my rover. There we go. And whoa. Right, forgot this jetpack is stronger. Oops. There we go. And good. Oops. Missed that one. All right. That is the roof. Oh, wait. There we go. And now these. And good. Sweet. All right. What did I need for these? I'm assuming steel sheets, but how many? Okay. So 3 per large thing. All right. I shouldn't do that because I don't have another way in there. Yeah. We'll make an airlock out of this. So 2 doors. 2 doors and advanced airlock. Because I don't know that I want the whole room in there to be an airlock itself. I feel like I would mess that up and then destroy my base. Or at least destroy the atmosphere within my base and have to start over. Yeah, so I don't want to do that. Doors, I need 2 of these, please. There's 1. 2, what do I need for a console? Advanced airlock. Take that, take that. I usually do the first blast. You can go blast for faster building. Oh, yeah. This is one game I wish the Bethesda's artists get their hands on. I don't. What era of Bethesda artists? That'd be my piece. But I don't think it's bad. I like it. Other than we're kind of a weird little homunculus guy, but I mean, other than that. Doors, things. I need 2 vents. Vents of the active variety. Vents of the passive variety. Go. Active vents, passive vents. Pipe. I don't know how much insulated pipe I have remaining, so 24 grand. That'll give me 24 pipes. That'll work. That'll be good. I need a sensor. Think of BioShock? Yeah, that'd be nice. I think that'd give a good visual aesthetic. This with that the BioShock art wouldn't be bad. Now it just makes me want an underwater world for Stationeers with that aesthetic. That's now what I want. I want a world that's underwater. I don't know how that would. I feel like that'd be way too much on a physics engine, or at least this current physics engine for this. Having to do all that calculation for it, but yeah, I like this aesthetic. Yeah, this aesthetic is nice. I do enjoy it. What am I missing? We have our sensor, we have our vents, we have our consoles, you have advanced airlock thing. I have some coil cables. Be some more over here. Yeah, take those. I don't need the frames. Shove those there. Try the tube mod. What is the tube mod? I'll have to look into that. 1 second. I'll write that in my notebook. Stationeers. Tube mod. Sorry, I write slowly. Alright. I'll look into that later. Tube mod, eh? Ooh, why? Overshot it. This jetpack's so much stronger. Yeah. Whew. Okay. I didn't grab the doors, did I? Son of a... Ah. Okay. Yeah, no, no. This is fine. Uh-huh. Console. Analog chip. There we go. An APC would have been nice. Uh, hmm. 'Cause I'm planning on having the mains run in through here, click into APC. Here, we'll do our vents on the roof. That one goes inside. Go. Yeah. Let's go grab our doors. Liquids do pull now? Yes. Yes, they do. Well, water should be okay. And then we just need a hydrolysis machine to get oxygen volatiles. There is a I could have swore there was one in the atmospherics kits. Atmospherics kits. I need another one of these anyhow. Where the door for the airlock is going. That there. Air conditioner, nitrolyzer, H2 combustor, electrolyzer. Doesn't the electrolyzer do this? Electro. So is the Rover built yet? The hangar for the Rover's getting done. Electrolyzer, splits water into hydrogen and oxygen. Yeah. We have an electrolyzer. If you Google liquid pooling, the game has divs 23 for liquids. Dude, where's my river? Yeah. Put this away. I don't need that in my hands. Doors. Doors. I have doors. Doors, we have cables. I'm going to drag the mains line up real quick whilst I'm over here. Oh. Area power controller, solder. That way there's a backup for that. No, in that. Alright. We get that. Alright, so mains. Drug up through here. I guess the only other thing I was going to put in this corner was an air conditioning unit, and I should still have enough room to do all that. And if I need to scoot this over, I mean, that's not that hard to do. Extra cables. Because who doesn't like extra cables? Yeah. Should have done that from inside more. Actually, no. I don't know that I can. I don't think that I can. I was thinking about pulling this out so I could put these wires, but I'm able to put the wires in anyhow. Actually, I don't know that I need to do that. Where's this APC coming in at? Comes in here. I like APCs in all my airlocks. Here, you can have the battery out of my glasses. There we go. Doors. I've got to remove that wall. That's fine. We'll get this door welded up first, and that'll be good. Actually, no. I try not to have wires running against the walls like that. Now, we'll do that for now. Center APC, because the cable for doors. Unless you use those doors, never mind. Yeah. Give me this. This goes up. Over. Up. There we go. Those are in. This needs, I think it's plastic sheets and a welding torch. And then glass and a crowbar. I think I'm good to do this. Vacuum out this space. Do I really need to? No. Am I gonna? Yes. Alright, and then I can pull this wall out. So Stack all those. Give me my other door. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Turn you on. Hit this. Send you to that mode. Go grab the labeler. Make this easier for myself. Workshop door. Do I want to call this a garage or a hangar? What do we think? Is it more garagey or more hangar-y? I think it's more garage, right? And then when we build a pressurized landing pad, we'll call that one the hangar, I guess. Shop. Vent. Garage. Vent. Alright, so garage vent, your exterior is gas sensor, garage door is exterior. These guys are interiors. Like 30. Oh wait, no. 30, and then the external can be 0. Ooh. It's that close. Transfer out. Yeah, we do outside things. I need to weld that up. And that'll seal this environment. But I should be able to now just put down my rover, right? Plastic sheets. Welding torch and steel sheets. Okay, let's go grab our steel sheets. Oh. Yeah, that's going to need a larger volume if that's going to happen more quickly. Steel sheets. Or I might just set those to 0, who knows. Steel sheets. Battery to go in there. Swap with the suit battery. Oh no. I thought it was a spawn kit. Nah, you still gotta build it. And it needs batteries itself, so I should probably print out batteries. What do you need for more? Copper. 3 batteries for Rover? Yeah. I think you can drive it with fewer, but I mean, it won't last as long, obviously, so you want to take the 3 batteries with you. Gold. Gold. Yes. Ha. Alright, that'll give me... Actually, that'll give me 5 batteries, so why not? That'll mean I can have a bunch of things swapped out. And I should put a battery charger out in the garage itself. Or at least in the garage airlock. And because this airlock is going away, we'll steal this one. There you go. Right. Oh, just more. Drain on the system, I guess. All right. Cycle back. Steel sheets. Welding torch. Before I weld that, let's weld you. Yeah. I believe it's an airtight environment. Whoa. Yeah, now it's a free entity. Power. I have one battery. Get in the rover. You to exit. Get in the rover. Right. Oh, and hold Alt, turn you on. I-beams. Oh, there's a big lag between when I press the gas and when it actually starts moving. Turn off the headlights. Turn that off. Yeah, there was a big lag between when I hit the thing and... oh, I can use a crowbar to flip it over. And when it actually started responding. By the way, you can use the door control to cycle the airlock so you don't have to actually cancel your pressurization. Yeah. I can just hit the things. Just something about my brain is just like, oh, you need to look at the thing. Yeah. And now I just need to get these wired in. Probably put a button like over here. I'll run... We'll put a transformer. And we'll T mains into the transformer. And the transformer can power everything that's in here. So maybe put a couple of lights. Put controls for the doors. Get the doors wired in. There we go. Oh. Actually, pressing that did not cancel the pressurization piece.
Hydration critical.
Whoop. Critical hydration. I need water. Oh, that's not a fountain. This is a fountain. Oh, water, baked potato, and check on this thing. Cancel that. It is 43 degrees in here. Ooh. You know, we might just print like 40 flares and just drop them in there. It's only 8 degrees C in here now. Is it worth doing the flares, or do we want to properly heat that environment? Drop a volatile and weld. Then I gotta deal with the pollutants. And I don't want to deal with the pollutants. I could just vacuum it out. It's almost like you could build a heater or something. Yeah, I could build a heater. Because there's the little wall heaters, the heat exchangers to do things. There's a lot of ways to do it. It's the atmospheric kit itself. Just put an air conditioning unit in there. I just kind of want a lazy way to do it. I'm voting properly heat it. A hot can off dump tank after removing pollutants. Rub two sticks together. Yeah, that'll get things going. Playing an all different survival game now. Atmospherics units. Portable generator. Does it throw off good heat? I think it puts off a little, but not a lot. Honestly, what we could do is go outside. I could pick up the furnace that's outside, just bring it in, reconstruct it inside, run its pipes outside, and just turn it on in there. That could heat it up really quickly. Angle grinder. Oh, what else do I need? Crowbar. That. Wrench. Yep, there we go. All right, out through here. All right. Yeah, sure. Why not? Furnace. I think it's a... Yeah. Wrench and then a welding torch. Input. Output. Dang it. Misaligned those, but whatever. I don't have oxide. All I have are volatiles to shove in there. Need oxide. It should be quick to gather. That. Water, ice, iron. What are you? I guess nitrice works. Nitrice. No one's played the game. Yes, play. Sold nitrogen ice. I thought it had only 3 moles of nitrous oxide. I mean, that's something for combustion. That is something. Oh, I think that's oxide. Got all my holes. They're everywhere. Yeah. Let me up. Light ice for fire. For heat. Yes. Oh, I never went back and checked on this thing. See if it had made any more. Oh. I do believe there's a little more carbon dioxide down here, guys. Boys and girls, there seems to be a few nuggets of CO2 here. Anybody need ice for the drink? I would not recommend using frozen CO2, otherwise known in your common day-to-day as dry ice. That's why you should never be touching it with your bare skin. Very cold. And some yellow snow. Gluten ice. Don't want that. Lemonade? No. And we'll turn that off. We'll save up some hot gases later in the... But plenty of CO2 for the plants. There we go. Yes, lovely. Into here, because I want to get rid of all this shenanigans. There we go. 7 oxides. Here's 9 volatiles. Eight, 37, 22. Oh, yeah. That's heating up the room. Warm. Warm. -22, 21, 20. Heck yeah. Already jumped 15 degrees, yeah. Very quick way to do this. Even back up here in this little bubble, it is negative 25, negative 24. Yeah, warming up nicely. Plants are still cold. Well, I mean, the plants are in there, so they are a little cold still. I think it's 10 degrees C in there. Blow up anything yet? No, surprisingly. We got very close to blowing up the furnace. Like, I mean, like, it was like 0.2 megapascals to go before the furnace exploded. So we got close. 12 degrees C, 13. 7.5. Yeah, I'm good to combine the volumes and everything. So let's go ahead and let that out. (22 degrees C). I'll let all that pressure flow out of here. Rover. Yeah, there we go. Nice. All this can get removed. Oh, still crowbar. Sorry. Forgot about the iron sheet that's in each of these. There we go. Iron's out of the way. Nice. Lucky, lucky. Oh. Oh. Sure, I'm glad voxels are airtight in this game. Put that there. So I don't have to worry about high temperature, high pressures. I can just use the iron frames. Ah. Oh, look, it's a magic floating light. Yes, yes, it is. Behold its magnificence. Gaze upon its visage and know that it is the truth. Alright, sweet. Go ahead and close you. Crowbar. Yep. All right, sweet. Good to go. Shove the furnace there, I guess. We'll maybe come up with something to do with it later. And we've got some cleaning to do in here. Let's start with these things. We'll grab that cowl later. Mostly because I can't reach it right now, so. Go. Valve. Don't need a labeler at the moment. And a wrench. There we go. See the deconstructed airlock. Not flowing outside, is it? Okay, no. I was like, I could have swore I put glass on all of that. Yeah, no, it's fine. Hear me for a second. Oh, hello. You were here waiting for the sinkhole to swallow the base. No. Right. There we go. Oh, this. It goes there. Now look at all this piping and cabling everywhere. Gross. Who built this place? Yep. All right. Yep, we're fine. Oh. Yep, we're safe here. Waiting for the one I missed somewhere. Instead of experience, not license. Nice. Lovely. Whew. I see a rewiring job in your near future. No. Whatever could you mean? This is totally fine, right? Surely there's nothing better that could have happened here. There's no improvements needed. I know not what you speak of. Oh, this place is ridiculous. Also, this place is still running off just that battery, this side of things. It needs to get mains and everything over here. There. But I just wanted this this volume finally incorporated. We will we'll actually deal with the building out of this expansion of the hydroponics, the living quarters, the shower. We'll deal with all that later. Because I want to transition back and get the transformer wired up for the garage. I need iron and copper. I want to get the transformer for the garage wired up. I want to get the doors working for the garage so we can drive the Rover out of it. Because I feel like that'd be a cool thing to do. My face. The shadowy silhouette of my face. Hello, chat. How are you? Are you having a good time? Creepy. What do you mean? I'm not creepy. No, no. I'm just a normal shadowy figure. Oh. Yes, all hell's odd. No, no, this is... Dude, where's my car? It's Zoltak. Yes, yes. that's weird. Transformer, please. So we need the transformer. What do I need to actually operate the doors? Yeah, to actually control and open the hangar doors. What do I actually need to interact with these? Hangar doors large. What is your mode? Zero's operator, logic is 1, logic connection 0 and 1. Open can read write. So 1 if device is open, otherwise 0. So 0 is closed, 1 is open. So I just need to be able to tell it a 1 or a 0. I should be able to do with a logic switch. Didn't I print a logic switch? I thought we had... furnace. Oh. There was an APC that whole time. I thought I made an extra logic thing we ended up not using. It's not. Switch IO. Where's the logic kit IO? Yeah, important button, dial, button, lever. Is it in the corner? One on the right of the ingots. Lever. Connection 0, 1s. One if device is open, otherwise 0. I might be able to use a lever. You mean like down here? Or... Did you mean there was a... sitting over... corners? Finger... Oh. Ha! Yes. Yes. I'm sure I'll find a use for other switches, right? Right. How much wattage do hangar doors use? Power use at 25. Oh, or I'll use the regular coil cables then. Yeah, make me some extra coil cables. Let's check our pants light, 33%. Might as well swap out the battery. I don't really have a reason to not. 77% power. Oof. We're back to where we were at the start of the stream. I guess that makes sense. I've been adding a lot of extra draws for power. Extra airlocks, charging up a ton of batteries and things. Floorage equal bad? No. Floorage equal good, because if it was on the floor, I would have found it before then. And you can't prove otherwise. Alright. Let's go ahead and throw on the suit. Close our helmet. And head out. There is... Yeah, sure. That works. Give me that. Perfect. Gonna run there. Run all of these. I need to do that to get outside. Right? Yeah, I can just force open. Okay, thank you. I'm so happy I was able to just force that open. Would have been a little awkward if I couldn't. All right. Here's the question. Do I need to put the lever, like, in line to interrupt this? Do I need to... I probably need something to read. Actually, I do need logic IOs. I need something to read the states of the lever and then write that state to the doors. There we go. Yeah, I need a couple of logic chips. Logic IO. Copper. Come on. Copper. And I'm burning through all these things. I just like the idea of a lever. I know we could probably make this more efficient using using some MIPS code, but I don't know. There's something about just setting up logic things. That's just... Oh, I need two of these. I need a reader and I need a writer. There we go. Better with two buttons and a chip. Program for 10-second option. Maybe. Alright, so we need a logic reader, because I need to read the state of the switch. Actually, isn't there just a... Where's a logic writer switch, dude? Well, if this writes just a 1 or a 0, I'm going to be so happy. Logic writer switch. How do you get in from the outside? The hangar would already be open. If I drove the Rover out, that means the hangar's already open. And I'm not worried about closing the hangar behind me, which is why I didn't want to turn this into an independent airlock. And why we put this one in instead. And there's always that airlock to get into the main base if I'm ever out, you know, doing another thing. Bar screwdriver to set the state. Output, no other writable device on network. Output variable setting. Give me... I need to wire this in to test it. Of course I do. All right, so out to... This will only write to the one thing, though. That's right. This is only going to write to one of these doors. Huh? Helps if you also turn on the transformer greedy. Yeah, see, that worked, but it only writes to the single door. It's not a batch writer, is there? Batch slot reader. Logic reader, logic writer. Yeah, there's not a batch writer switch. There is? Is there a batch writer switch so I can do everything with one logic board? Because there's a batch writer, but there's not a switch. Not a switch. Yeah, that's... Yeah, because I can use this and have this put out to this batch writer. And then this puts out to the doors. Like, we can do that. That's... Could write to another writer and have it handle multi-write. Yeah. I think this is an easier solution for myself if I just have these set. I put a batch reader on. Whoops, that's not the one I wanted. Batch writer is the one I want. Yeah. You're gonna go to the batch writer. What is force write? Just give me that 1 or 0, right? Oh, it's a storm. Oh, that is ominous looking. Like the void's consuming you. You are going to be in from the logic switch. And you're out to... I can't set an output variable. Currently flashing an error. Yeah, because I can't set an output variable. Okay, fine. We'll do this with an independent switch. We'll need a logic reader. A batch writer. Set the other two screws first. It shouldn't have mattered. It should let you change them all in any order. But it only gives you certain options. But this is fine. I can just do this. Gonna put that there. Oops, it's not. All right, so logic reader, you are in from the switch. Output variable open. You are in from the logic reader. Output type is large hangar doors. And you are open for those. There we go. That works. Sweet. Oh, our doors are good. We have a garage for our Rover. I think the Rover can put the, that chest, the box, the one we started with. I think it can go onto the back. Yeah, this crate. I want to say this crate can get wrenched onto the back. I like that. I like that look of the storm. Like that. There we go. Look at that. So we can throw like in a bunch of mining backpacks or something on the side of here, or just fill it up itself independently. The same on the other side. There we go. I need some more batteries for this thing, but that's a different story. I should get a big battery charger for in here. Or maybe one that just sits in here, like here, and that's all the spare batteries for this guy. Yeah, because the cold is slowly sapping power out of it, but I'm not all that concerned, honestly. There we go. Good to go. Alright, so, Rover, check. It is built. We have things. I need a, Nope. I thought there was a... Is there not a base-mounted tracker? Wasn't there? I thought there was a base tracker. Does anybody know? Yeah, satellite data. Yeah, I know. Or base beacon? Beacon? Ah, kit beacon. Here we go. In the electronic printer. How much power do they use? You make the beacon, you use 300 watts. But I would rather have it. That way I always had a tracking point. Oh. Yeah, I'm 100% power. Now I can kind of just turn it on and set and forget. Let's make a spare tablet. Why not make tablets in here? Are tablets made in the electronics printer? Oh, they are. Make an advanced tablet. Advanced tablets just hold 2 cartridges, isn't that right? Put it up high on the beacon lines so you can see this. Oh, well, I could build a tracking tower for myself. The lighthouse. Ooh. I mean, why not? I could build a lighthouse. We could just build a light. Yeah, sure, why not? I've got the ice tower in the back. We could build a lighthouse. Yeah, we could build ourselves a lighthouse. Yeah, this holds 2 cartridges. That's what I thought. All right. We'll give you a large battery. I'm going to give you the Atmos analyzer and the... Nope. Tracker. Atmos analyzer and the network analyzer. And then the smaller other tablet, my not main tablet now, will be the tracking tablet. We'll have that.
Hunger caution.
Your hunger's caution. Alright, sweet. We got a beacon. That right now we'll leave off. What are those mounting stations for tablets? Tablet dock. What does this do for me? I don't know what value, if any, a dock for my tablet would provide. Also, I don't want to shove all 130 grams in. Oh. I did not realize that was set to 25s. I thought it was set to 50s. There is answers to hold more. Left click between cartridges. Yeah. Left click between? Huh. My left click doesn't change it. My right click just turns it on and off. Middle mouse doesn't. Scroll wheel doesn't. Well, I can always do that. I can look at things. Need the mod to do so? Oh, there's a tablet. Oh, never mind. I didn't see the mod part of that comment. My bad. Does that charge this tablet? I'm curious. Does the tablet being on here charge the battery in it? Yes? Oh, nice. Very nice. Battery out and see if it runs on... No, it does not. Yeah, it needs the battery, apparently. Okay. Toss that in the thing for now. Damn, would have saved the battery. Yeah, it would have. Definitely would have. All right, but that's yeah, that's our Rover stuff taken care of. We've got our tracker glasses. We got our hard suit. I think we're ready to make some gains, because this is through where, like on the other side where the furnace is, I'll build a similar room. It'll have windows for sunshine and whatnot, but a similar room for my hydroponics. Should also go ahead and drink. I'm going to build a similar room for the hydroponics. in this area, I want to put like a general living quarters. I want to put probably a shower, bathroom area. Food storage, kitchen can happen over here. No, that'll be the living quarters bunk. This will be kitchen. This will be showers, and this will be a general day room. Yeah, I think all those sound like good things, right? Right? Yeah. Thinking about heavy solar panels. I don't think it's worth it, the investment, just because the power is so little I gain on Europa from solar. Let's throw this stuff on. Let's grab some steel frames. Actually, we'll grab all those steel frames. The iron frames back. Flat walls. Drop the kit walls. Actually, no, keep the kit walls. Find the iron sheets. All right. Let's step outside for... Oop, helmet. Oh. All right. Whoa. I forgot that cow was there. Okay. So, from the back, if I'm going to mirror these, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 back. If I go from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like so. It would be those. That would give me the room here. Like I said, some of this will be windows, so we'll slice out some of it. It's 3 wide. It juts out to give a little larger interior space. Which I think, again, is what I want to do. Oh, out of frames. Set you flatten. Come through to here. And flatten this out. I want it to go down 1 layer as well. Like it does for the forge room. But I think for the moment this will be good. Yeah, I think walking through exactly like the forge room, a set of stairs that lead down. Flatten. I think this will be perfect, because that'll give me 2 high for all of the frames and whatnot. for the roof. So if I want to lay in Larry's down the road at some point, we can. On my suit light, because those shadows are getting a bit aggressive. Go. Let's see what that... Oh, I don't have any frames to actually see what that looks like. Yeah. Yeah, that'll be fine. Because once we put in the actual floorings on the top of it, everything will look just a-okay. Was tapped at the stream and thought my drill was my mother's sewing machine upstairs. Oh, that's funny. All right. Well, that's going to look nice, I think. Yeah, Jupiter's that way. I think windows right here. Like this whole wall is going to be windows so we can look at Jupiter, at least at night. Or at least portions of the year we can see it. If I make the other side all windows, I mean, we're not seeing a whole heck of a lot. But I still think make them windows. Make the upper section here windows. Not the whole thing, but the center bit, like this. I think make all those windows. Oh, there's a Doom voxel there. Got it. Yeah, I think make those windows, just that way you can see a bit of the sky. There we go. Grab this. A little concerned about the just the slim or the small strip of small strip of windows we'll have in the roof. I kind of want it larger. I mean, maybe I do the whole thing out of windows. I mean, it is hydroponics. It's a greenhouse technically. We're not having too much heat added via windows. We are on Europa, so there's not a whole lot of solar energy happening. I could just build it, yeah, all out of windows. I feel like that would suit the greenhouse aesthetic better. It just leaves questions of where I put the rails for Larry's and things. So I don't even know how to use Larry's, so maybe I'm worrying about a problem I don't even have. You know what? I convinced myself. We're building it out of windows. It's gonna be windows. Except for this little back section that's gonna be buried into the ground, and this side section. The rest of it will be windows. Yeah, all those will be windows. Means I have frames to use on the floors. The back is going to stay buried in snow. The side will dig out, I guess, a bit. Or No, because it all is mostly recessed and into the snow. Yeah, actually, I say, say the upper section that's out of the snow gets all made out of windows. And then the rest of it can just stay as frames. That sounds like a good air quotes compromise here. I'm compromising with myself, but hey, what are you gonna do? There's always tutorials on YouTube for Larry's. Yeah. Yeah. I'll figure it out one of these days. This looks like it's just gonna make the roof all windows. Looking at this. Because that layer right here at the top of this frame is where the roof was going to be. I only wanted too high. Maybe I didn't need to recess this like I did. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I didn't need to recess it like that. Four more frames. Oh, well. If it just ends up the roof is the only bit that's glass, then so be it. So be it. Alright. But I think I'm actually going to go ahead and wrap the stream here. I know it's a little on the shorter side for me. But yeah, I'm stuck at a humming and hawing phase, and I'm hungry, and I don't know what the next move is for. Well, it's the hydroponics is the next move. But I feel like I'm at a good stopping point, and I don't want to start the larger project and then halfway through it be like, oh, well, we're not going to finish this piece today. So, yeah. Figure now is a good enough time, is any, to go ahead and call the stream. So, thank you everyone for joining me. I appreciate you all hanging out, chatting it up, sticking around, watching, lurking, doing all the things. Locker full of toy Luna's next. Isn't Luna's the cat, right? Oh. But, like I said, I'll see you all in the next one. Remember, until then, to stay safe out there. Thanks, everyone. Appreciate you all being here. See you later.